This country's national men's footballers have secured international friendlies against Venezuela and Japan as they continue preparations for the 2019 Gold Cup. The Warriors will travel to Venezuela for a game on May 29th in Savannah Grande, which head coach Dennis Lawrence says will be one final opportunity for the locally based players to address national selection. Despite the tensions in the South American country, Lawrence says they have been given assurances of the team's safety.
In communication with them, we have been given assurances that everything is going to be in place, but what we're going to do is between now and then we're going to monitor the situation. I think if at any time at all we feel it's a risk, then the option is there that we're going to try and change the venue. But at this moment in time, all assurances have been given that everything is going to be fine going into the game.
The Warriors will then travel to Japan for another international friendly on June 5th. Lawrence says the local players have a responsibility to themselves to stay fit, but laments the fact that they have no local leagues up and running.
We're going to try again, but the players and them have a certain amount of responsibility. Look, I don't want to pin any blame on anyone, but the position of our local leagues is not helping the local players, right? And the quicker we can solve that problem, then it helps the local players. If you look at the starting 11 against Wales, there was basically one local player, locally based player, that started the game, which was Marvin Phillips.
An upgrade for TNT utility player Kevin Molino, who is inching towards a return to action with his MLS club, the Minnesota United outfit. The Carnage-born player is listed as questionable for Saturday's clash with the New York Red Bulls, which is an upgrade from not being available for earlier matches. But it's unlikely coach Adrian Heath would risk Molino in their fifth and final away game to start the season before they return home for their first home game a week from Saturday in a spanking new Allianz Stadium. Molino hasn't played since early last year when he went down with his second knee injury and has had an extensive rehabilitation period following surgery, but is almost ready to return to competitive action. In his absence, the Loons have posted a 2-all record in 4 road games so far and are keen for a win in New York before returning home to christen their new stadium.